Lindsay Gensler for Minnesota United FC here at the Great Minnesota Get-Together, the Minnesota State Fair. If you're coming out to the fair, you have to stop by Minnesota United's booth here in the grandstand. If you're familiar with your directions, we are on the far west side of the grandstand on the first floor. If you're not familiar with it, if you're looking at the grandstand as you're about to walk in, go to your left. You can't miss us. We've got player appearances, prizes, and even some Minnesota United gear that we're selling here. I'm joined tonight by Travis Wall and Kentaro Takada, two players who are making their stop at the Great Minnesota Get-Together. Travis, you're from Ohio. Do you have anything like this back at home?
We have a state fair. It's quite not this big, though. This one has got crazier food than anyone I've ever been to. Just had cheese curds for the first time. Pretty good.
First time with the cheese curds?
First time with the cheese curds.
All right, give us your expert, recommendation and kind of talk us through those cheese curds.
As soon as I walked in, I was directed straight to them, and within my first bite, I was about to go back and get my second round. I'll be back after I'm done here.
All right, Taka, you are a veteran coming here to the State Fair. What is your favorite part about visiting here?
Obviously, it's the crazy food. I had alligator before, and then I had fried pickles. It's crazy, but only this time we can have this kind of crazy food. So I'm enjoying, yeah.
Well, it sounds like both of these guys are very adventurous, which is a good thing because here at the Great Minnesota Get-Together, the best part is the food. Are you guys ready to eat?
I am.
All right, let's do it. So we've made our first stop of the night. We went to Oodles of Noodles in the food building. We've got lobster mac and cheese and spaghetti and meatball on a stick. All right, take your first bites, and then we're gonna evaluate your decisions.
The outer shell is hard to get through, but it's definitely worth it when you get through it. It's pretty good.
How does it compare to Mom's spaghetti and meatball?
I don't know about my mom's, but I think it's better than the one Simo makes. Simone Braccolello.
Did you hear that? Those are fighting words for an Italian on the team. All right, Taka, it's your turn. You got the lobster mac and cheese.
It's very good. And then lobster in there. Not so much taste of the lobster, but that's I like it. Not so much of the tasting, but yeah, very good. I like it.
All right, these are the Idaho nachos, which are basically waffle fries turned into nachos. Dig in, and then of course, we want the feedback.
That is high quality food. I like them more than real nachos. What do you think, Todd?
I like it because this kind of food I don't see much in Japan. So this is a kind of new experience, but tastes very good.
Are you implying that we eat fatty foods here in the United States?
Kind of. Yeah.
Wow, shots fired at Simone, shots fired at Travis's mom, shots fired at the Americans. It's just like one of those nights here at the Minnesota Fair. All right, from one Minnesota girl to two boys who aren't from here, the best part about the Great Minnesota Get-Together, Sweet Martha's cookies. Neither of you have had these yet. We walked past earlier, and there's a bucket you can get. We're going with just the cone tonight. All right, you got your cups of milk. Taka, you get first. They're still warm, aren't they?
It's so good. Unbelievable. Oh my God.
You got a state fair in Ohio. What do you think now?
I think Minnesota's a little bit nicer.
You heard that here first, guys.